welcome. If this is your first time here, welcome. I go by All Things Ash. Some of y'all just know me as Ashley. And if you have been here before, thanks for being here again. I am here today not to read to you what I just pulled, because this was a personal reading. But as I was trying to finish my personal reading, I was getting another nagging download for something that has absolutely nothing to do with me, and was called to share it. So this actually ironically is something, and I say nagging because it's something that came up in a different space prior to me doing my own reading at a different day and different time of the day, and it was something that I thought was really interesting, and I thought I'd just sit with it because who would it even be for, right? But it's coming up even stronger now, so we're here. So somebody needs to know that pertaining to a connection that you are in, your person's your person's previous partner is aware of your energy. They might be very spiritually in tune, energetically in tune. You might also be very energetically in tune, and they're picking up on the shift in their former person. And maybe this connection has been over for some time, but there was still some sort of cord there, right? In some way, maybe a friendship or just mutual respect, and they operated within a distance. But whether they saw each other on a regular basis or spoke to each other on a regular basis or not, there was something here that shifted for them to let them know that, oh, my ex-person has somebody new they're entertaining. They may not know your name. They may not know what you look like, who you is, nothing, right? But they know. They feel the energetic shift, and you are feeling it too. You are feeling it too. You're feeling it too. You're feeling it strong. And it's irritating you because your part of you is fighting, old, trauma responses, where maybe you've seen this happen before, where you felt it. You didn't have proof, but you knew of it. You knew of the energy, and it turns out that maybe that person's ex was trying to get back with them. Maybe they just want what they can't have, and they don't even really want them. They just want them because you want them. Or maybe it is a case where you just feel like maybe this person's not all the way over them. For them to even still allow a connection to be there. Everybody has different connections and relationships with people from their past, and some of them are healthy, some of them are not. However, I will tell you to use your discernment on this one. Trust your gut, trust your instincts. There might be some similarities between you and this former person. However, remember that you are not that person, and there's a reason why. There's a reason why you are in this space and connection with your person as it is. Now, if that connection is a negative, unhealthy one, then definitely take this as your cue to dip. Because if it's strong like this and you're already in an unhealthy connection with the person that, is the common denominator here, it's not a good vibe that I'm getting in regard to continuing that connection, in regard to taking things further than where you are now. Maybe you need to pump the brakes. Maybe you don't walk away completely, but maybe you pump the brakes and start to really evaluate how things are actually flowing in your connection, not even their connection, but your connection, right? Like, what is this truly based off of? Sorry, I had to adjust the incense. What is this truly based off of? Is this something that has a strong foundation? Or are there some weak spots here, not just on their part, but on your part too? Because ain't nobody perfect, right? And if you're sensing it, maybe you're sensitive to it for a reason. Now, if you are in a healthy connection with this middle person, then give yourself grace. Give yourself grace. Been there before. Give yourself grace, but then also give your person grace too. If you're in a positive connection with this person, you want to give them the respect to make the proper decision for themselves, to make the right choice for what it is they need and want. And you have to trust that if your connection is as good as you think it is, that they feel it too, and that they also value it, right? And that they're going to cherish that and protect that, and remember who you are and why you're the one here, right? I think I just said that in a different form in regards to a different scenario, but the message is the same. Remember who you are. This person from their past, like I said, might not even really want them. They just want the access, right? They miss the access. And you may experience something like that yourself at some point in your life. Maybe you've already experienced it. Maybe down the line you'll experience it, where you're in, maybe you and this person that we're talking about now continue. You guys are good, but maybe you have a connection that is changing, right? Somebody from your past. So at the end of the day, ain't nobody perfect. We all human, okay? I think what's important here is not just communication, but comprehension in regard to your connection with this middle person, your connection with yourself before anything else, right? Where you're at mentally, spiritually, being able to stand in your light, in your energy, and knowing that whoever this person is, however wonderful they may or may not be, male or female, they, them, however you want to identify, that they will never be you. They will never be you, and you will never be them. And this happens quite often, I will say. This happens quite often. I think a lot of times we get in our own way when it comes to this. Don't let it. Just sit with it. Don't let it. Just sit with it. Reflect on how you might have handled it in the past. Reflect on how this is making you feel, why it's making you feel, and what you're supposed to learn from it. What are you supposed to learn from it going forward? What are you supposed to learn from it in this particular moment, and how you handle things, and how you've changed from who you used to be, right? And then also why you're in this particular space to begin with, because like I said, I don't know if your connection with this middle person is good or bad, right? Or positive or negative, we'll say. If it's more on the negative side, again, proceed with caution. Huge sign, proceed with caution. But if it's a positive connection, give it the grace to grow the way that it needs to. Trust your person. If they haven't given you a reason to not trust them, trust them. Trust your person. And then also trust yourself. Trust yourself that you've harnessed an energy and created and curated a life for yourself where the people that you care about are going to honor what they value when it comes to you and them. And if they don't, it's for them to deal with, you know, but either way, it's out of your hands. And you have to just trust and know that the people that are for you are truly for you, and nothing or no one can get in the way of that. No matter how hard the pesky exes or ex situationships or, you know, flings, however you want to describe it, no matter how bad they want to get in the way, you gotta trust. You gotta trust the process. You have got to trust the process. I'm also getting that for some of y'all, it's not even an ex. For some of y'all, it's somebody's mama. If this is a masculine, it's somebody's mama who's a little bit way too involved. Not a little bit, but way too involved. Also been there before. Don't recommend it. If it is the opposite gender, and this person is female, it could be, I'm getting a brother, maybe a father, if that feels right for you, but not for a lot of folks. What I'm getting maybe a brother, maybe an older brother or younger brother. Maybe it's a male best friend. And it don't matter if they swing the same way or not. It don't matter if your person is straight and their best friend is gay. It don't matter. It don't matter if your person is gay and their best friend is straight. It don't matter. I'm getting that for some people, this is not just a romantic third party, like former or current, hopefully not current, but former romantic party. For some of y'all, it really truly is familial. I'm getting that more so